Hey guys, my name is Kelly Ellie, and I am back playing The Sims with you guys today. We are in CAS for Granny and Pa, who go to the Granny and Pa house that I built a long, long time ago and put in the same neighborhood as Natalie and Leo. So this is actually Granny and Pa Billings. Um, Right now, you see me working on Granny, and I did go ahead and just name them Granny and Pa. I thought that would be easier because that's what I'm planning on calling them. That's the name of their house. And the idea behind them is they're kind of younger grandparents while still being elderly. They're definitely at the beginning stages of being elders. So I'm kind of visioning like early 70s, late 60s. Is kind of where I'm at with these guys. I definitely wanted Granny to give off younger, still relevant vibes, you know what I mean? Sometimes people can be so out of check with the elderly, which is really unfortunate. But I wanted her to still look like she had some youth about her, and that goes for Pa as well. So she has this cute silver pixie cut, and I'm going to put her in an outfit that fits her age, but doesn't age her too much. She doesn't look quite like a soft, cozy granny yet. She's still like a young, vibrant granny. Um, so yeah, that's kind of her character. I am looking for ideas for a hobby for Granny. Their personal storyline, I think, is that Granny and Pa live pretty far away from their daughter and grandkids, and so they don't get to visit very often. Maybe they're a little bit lonely, and so they've really reached out to a lot of the members in the neighborhood, and they're just kind of like the neighborhood grandparents. I definitely want them to be really close to Natalie and Leo's family, as well as all the other families that we end up moving into the neighborhood. Um, Pa is going to be very into fishing, and so he takes all of the neighborhood kids out fishing and teaches them how to fish. And I can really see him being kind of like a mentor and a confidant to the other dads in the neighborhood. And Granny is the same for the young women in the neighborhood or the moms or what have you. They are definitely the go to babysitters in the neighborhood and they love it. They love spending time with the kids, they love being a part of everybody's life. So she needs some kind of skill that she can pass on to everybody else. Gardening is always a go to for me. So it kind of makes me want to do something else. She doesn't have any traits that just make me go, yeah, that's it. Um, she just wants to have, I think, successful lineage is what we end up going for her. So she's just like a mom. So she needs a mom hobby that she can pass on to everybody else and use that to kind of spend time with other people. Um, so yeah, that is Granny. It looks like we're working on her party wear right now. Um, Cute, comfortable, maybe a little trendy, maybe a little out of date trendy. Let me see. I don't remember what I end up giving her for this. Oh, see, like she's got the cute cutout back top, but also like the pants that are appropriate for her age. You know what I mean? So it's like she hasn't quite let go of her youth and her adulthood yet. I can definitely see them both hanging out outside a lot, just like out and about in the neighborhood. They have a rocking chair on their front porch. I've already played their family a little bit. Um, they both love to hang out on that rocking chair on the front porch, and I love it. You can just see them sitting out there, like reminiscing as they watch all the little school kids run around and play, and they just love it. Her successful lineage thing has ended up being kind of a little bittersweet thing because I don't know if you guys remember from the house build, but as you know, something tragic has happened to Granny and Pa's daughter, where she is not around anymore, and they are now raising their grandkids. So if she wants this successful lineage, she's really going to have to step up and raise her grandkids, which of course she has no problem doing. She's so happy to welcome them into her home and raise them in Willow Creek the same way that she raised her daughter. Um, she wishes that it was under better circumstances, of course, and wished that she could play more of a grandmother role instead of a mother role. But she will absolutely take her grandkids in and raise them and do the best that she can for them. Let me see. It looks like I gave her dog lover, family oriented, and good. All right. And now we are going into paw. We're just doing some randomizing here. I never picked this hairstyle, but I was like, now's the time. That's kind of the whole idea behind like doing the like randomized features and things like that. I'm not stuck with anything when I randomize it, but it just kind of gives me a different template to fidget with and work with. And I like the way that both of these Sims turned out. I think that they look pretty good. Yeah, I'm pleased with them. And you'll kind of see me fidget between ages, maybe not so much with these two, but definitely with their grandkids and their daughter, trying to get a sim that looks decent and that I'm not going to have to edit down the line. Yep, going in and turning him into an elder. Now he's got the gray hair. He's got more of a dad outfit, I think, than a granddad outfit, which fits the like life stage that I feel like they're at. This is getting a little bit more elderly, but again, I feel like it still kind of fits. I hate making athletic outfits. There are like some outfits that I'm just like, why do we have these? I get it. I know why we have them. I just don't want to mess with them. He's a very casual granddad. He's not super fancy. He likes being outdoors. He probably can't be bothered to go anywhere super fancy. And he is going to be an angling ace. I did try to randomize some of their traits, but then I just ended up going in and picking things. So he's loyal, he likes the outdoors, and he's ambitious. All right, so I do this a lot for this type of household. And then even for like mixed households, if I do like a mom who had kids with the first husband and a dad who had kids with a first wife and then they something happened, they're divorced, whatever, and but now they're married to each other and they have their own kids. I create the original spouse in Create a Sim and then end up like deleting them off so that the I can play with the genetics. I like to play with the genetics. I was going to go in and start doing her outfits, and then here shortly I go, "What are you doing? You're going to delete this sim anyway." I don't remember what I named her. Renee Billings. I'll have to try to remember that. Okay, I'm just editing relationships so that the kids turn out correct. I did decide to give her two sons. Um, See, I'm just checking to make sure we're gonna grow up to be a cute little guy. Um, because sometimes the genetics on these are very wonky. Um, so yeah. Here's her first son. What was I saying? I did decide to go with two boys in order to kind of keep it balanced. So right now we've got, and the more I think about this, the more I'm like, maybe I should have done a daughter and a son, but they only have one bedroom, and I didn't want to put a girl and a boy in the same bedroom together. I wanted them to kind of like, get along with each other and not like, oh, why do I have to share a room with my brother? As they get older, that's going to be hard. Um, so yeah, I went with two boys. So in the same age category, it will be Shane, who is the oldest, and then Theo, Franklin, and Sadie. And there will be others that kind of join as they get older. I think we definitely need to work on getting um, another girl Sadie's age brought in pretty soon. I don't really want to wait until they're teens to bring in um, a girl for Sadie. Um, and then for the younger generation, the younger brother will be called Ian. And so it'll be Ian with Emily and Stella. So yeah, we do need another little guy for their age group as well. But I'm still expecting Natalie and Leo to have more kids. So yeah, we'll be able to get in some like siblings into the world to fit in with some of these other generations and things like that. I'm very, very excited. All right, so now we are working on Shane. Shane Billings. They do have the same last name as their grandparents, which makes me think that their mom was raising them as a single mother. He is a creative sim, and I don't know if you saw, but I gave him the gloomy trait, and I gave Ian the fussy trait. And I knew that they weren't going to have any kind of reaction to not having a mother in game or to losing their mother in game because I deleted her out of Create-A-Sim. To them, she never existed. So they're not going to get like a sad moodlet or like mourning their mom moodlet. But I did want this to be a part of who they are. And so their traits definitely reflect having lost a parent. So Shane struggles with being gloomy, and Ian is maybe a little too young to remember what exactly happened to his mom and remember those feelings. So he's a fussy, kind of struggling toddler for now, but he will have the opportunity to kind of grow out of that. And I think that that's pretty realistic. It may be something that he always struggles with because I don't know. I have not gone through this, so I can't speak for anybody other than myself, but I don't think you really ever get over losing a parent. But from like movie and TV and things that I've seen, the younger sibling just kind of has this maybe sense of longing, and they don't quite feel it like the siblings who actively remember that parent. You know what I mean? So he's fussy for now. We'll kind of see where his traits land in the future. I also expect these boys to be pretty close to each other. I think that Shane feels a sense of um, ownership over his brother. Like he needs to protect him and take care of him. Um, and so right now in my head, they're very close. They really only have each other, and of course their grandparents, but it's a little bit different. Um, so I don't it'll be interesting to see how their relationship develops, if Ian is going to continue to be really close to this older protective brother of his, or if Shane is going to start kind of like wearing on him and getting on his nerves because he wants to protect Ian. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Okay, here is Granny's every day, her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, and her warm weather and her cold weather. I do not know why I flipped through that so fast. I guess it probably wasn't that fast. I have the video sped up. Here's Pa's every day, his formal, his athletic, his sleepwear, his party, his swimwear, warm weather, and cold weather. Next, we're going to move over to Shane. And his everyday, his formal, athletic, sleep, party, swim, warm, and cold weather outfits. And teeny little fussy Ian every day. I love that outfit. Formal, sleep, swim, warm, and cold. So yeah, that is the Billings household. I am excited to add them into the rotation, but I'm not positive that they'll be like every third week. I think we might play them a couple of days here and there just to get some like updated skills for them and stuff like that. And then as the gameplay goes and as the kids kind of like develop personalities and get older, maybe they'll get more and more playtime. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for now. I think they're super cute Sims. I think they're going to fit in well. I'm excited. I hope you guys have liked this video. Please make sure to like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!